Hey everyone, today's video is about when they see blood on the bed and freak out, not knowing that it's just your period. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. Mornings with Katsuki Bakugo and Ichiro Kirishima were usually chaotic but sweet. Today, however, you woke up to a mortifying discovery. The dark red stain on the bed was unmistakable. You had gotten your period overnight. Your cheeks burned with embarrassment, knowing that the guys could wake up and see it any second. Acting quickly, he slipped out of bed and grabbed a spare sheet from the closet. Katsuki stirred, mumbling something incoherent as you worked, but thankfully he didn't wake up. Kirishima let out a soft snore, completely oblivious. Relieved, you managed to strip the bed, toss the stained sheets into the hamper, and replace them without waking either of your boyfriends. What you didn't realize was that both of them had cracked open their eyes, just enough to notice the blood, but not enough to understand what was happening. Katsuki sat up the moment you left the room, his usual scowl deepening. "Oi, did you see that?" he hissed to Kirishima, who was now rubbing his eyes roughly. "Yes, there was blood." Kirishima frowned, worry etched on his face. "Do you think she's hurt?" "Of course she's hurt, dumbass." Katsuki snapped, running a hand through his messy hair. "Why else would there be that much blood? She's just trying to hide it." Kirishima looked towards the door, his brows furrowed. "We should ask her about it." "No," Katsuki growled. "If she wants to keep it to herself, fine. But we're going to keep an eye on her. No way I'm letting her push herself." Kirishima nodded, his expression softening. "You're right. Let's just take care of her without making her feel bad." You were curled up on the couch, clutching a heating pad to your stomach. The cramps were relentless, and you couldn't help but groan softly. Katsuki and Kirishima were hovering more than usual, which was saying something. "Do you want tea? Or, something else?" Kirishima offered, sitting down beside you and rubbing your shoulder gently. "I'm fine," you muttered, trying to smile through the pain. "You don't look fine," Katsuki shot back, crossing his arms. "You've been wincing all day." "It's just cramps, Katsuki," you said, shrugging. Kirishima exchanged a glance with Katsuki, who rolled his eyes, but didn't argue. They were both clearly worried, and it was sweet, but you didn't feel like explaining your period to them. You would just write it out like you always did. By mid-afternoon, you were visibly in pain, your forehead damp with sweat as you tried to focus on a book. Kirishima knelt in front of you, his crimson eyes full of concern. "Babe, we need to take you to the hospital," he said softly. "What?" You blinked at him, startled. Katsuki stood behind the couch, his jaw tight. "Don't argue. You're obviously hiding something." "I'm not hiding anything," he protested. Kirishima hesitated, then blurted out, "We saw the blood this morning." Your heart stopped. "What?" "The bed," Katsuki said gruffly, his gaze averted. "It was covered in blood. Don't even try to deny it." You stared at them, your mouth opening and closing as you processed what they were saying, and then it hit you, and you burst out laughing. Kirishima and Katsuki exchanged confused glances. "What the hell is so funny?" Katsuki snapped. "Oh my god." You wheezed, clutching your stomach as tears streamed down your face. You thought I was injured, didn't you?" Kirishima's cheeks flushed. "Well, yeah. What else were we supposed to think?" You wiped your eyes, still giggling. "It's my period, guys." Both of them froze, their faces going blank. Then slowly, Kirishima's face shifted from one of sheepish realization. Katsuki, on the other hand, turned bright red. "You're what?" Katsuki barked, clearly frustrated. "My period," he repeated, trying to stifle another laughter. "It wasn't an injury, it's just, normal girl stuff." Kirishima rubbed the back of his neck, his embarrassed grin making him almost look adorable. "Oh." That makes sense now. I guess we kind of overreacted. Overreacted? Katsuki muttered, his ears still red. We thought you were dying, you idiot. You reached out to squeeze his hand, your laughter softening into a warm grin. Well, I appreciate the concern, but next time, maybe just ask me instead of freaking out. Katsuki huffed, looking away. Whatever. You still look like crap, though. Do you need anything? Kirishima nodded enthusiastically. Yes, we'll get you whatever you need. Snacks, heating pads, or ice cream. You couldn't help but smile at their determination to help. Just sit with me. That's all I need right now. Kirishima immediately plopped down beside you, wrapping an arm around your shoulders, while Katsuki grumbled, but sat on your other side. They didn't say much, but the way they stayed close, occasionally asking if you needed anything, spoke volumes. Despite the pain, he felt warm and loved. You couldn't ask for better partners, even if they sometimes misunderstood the situation entirely. As the evening wore on, the three of you ended up curled up on the couch, a blanket draped over your legs. Kirishima was absent-mindedly playing with your hair, while Katsuki rested his hand protectively on your thigh, his thumb tracing small circles. You seriously need to give us a heads up before next time. Katsuki grumbled, his voice softer than usual. I'm not built for this kind of stress. I'll think about it, you teased, leaning your head on his shoulder. Think about it, he growled, though the corners of his mouth twitched upward. Kirishima chuckled, his smile wide and genuine. Hey, at least now we know, right? And if you ever need anything, just say the word. We're here for you. You looked at both of them, your heart swelling with affection. I know. And I love you guys, even if you're a little clueless sometimes. Clueless, Katsuki muttered, but his tone was more affectionate than annoyed. Love you too, babe, Kirishima said, leaning in to kiss your forehead. You closed your eyes, a small smile on your lips. Now you knew that with them by your side, even if you're so embarrassed by your period, or even other stuff, your worst days didn't feel so bad anymore. Thank you guys for listening. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye!